DJ Swerve on Kiss. Welcome to Kiss.
What's up, player?
Good music recording artist. I hadn't finished the intro, man. Big Sean in the building. Welcome, man.
Yeah, man. What's good, boy?
I'm good. I mean, really importantly, how are you?
Man, I'm good. You know, my first time really over here in London, man, for real. The other time I was here, I was only here for like half a day. So
Right.
This is really my first trip, walking around, sightseeing, you know, as much as I can. I've really been busy, but they showing love here, man. I'm having a great time,
Yeah, well, kind of almost working in the wrong way, or backwards. I saw you at the after party last night. I came down after the show, and yeah, it was crazy in there.
Crazy, man. They were showing super love. Girls was trying to literally pulling my clothes off, man. I had to really tug with them. Tug of war. For real, it was fun though. It was definitely fun, man. I'm really was blown away by how much love they showed, man. Even just fresh off the plane, I set 2 feet and I stepped like 2 feet in customs, and it was like already I had to take like 10 pictures there just off rip. And you know, the show here sold out a few weeks in advance, man. So I knew it was love, man, and I just appreciate that more than anything. I'm from Detroit. That's so far from here, man.
Yeah.
You know? And I went through a lot, man. I really worked my ass off. You guys, like you said, you saw me at that Good Music Showcase here a couple years ago, man.
Yeah.
And since then, I did the mixtapes. You know, I worked hard. I didn't have people telling me I was throwing my life away, told me I was stupid. Told me, man, to be a rapper, that's one in a million, this and that, man. And I didn't hear any of that, man. It didn't matter. I was chasing my dream, following my heart. And it paid off, man. My grandma proud of me, my mom proud. So it is what it is, man. I'm chilling.
Yeah, you could tell how how much love there was in the room, because like album tracks, not even like the singles, things that didn't have videos, people were just going nuts for.
People going nuts. Mixtape tracks, knew all the words to it, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it's all about, man. And I, from the bottom of my heart, on some real G, man, some real G stuff, I really appreciate that flat out.
Yeah. And the show looked incredible. I say kind of looked incredible because I'm just watching it from my Twitter, my Twitter feed, and I started seeing these pictures that Kanye comes out.
Yeah, you know, the venue is so small and intimate, man. I'm glad I was able to do that for my first show here. And it's so tight because I don't think people have been that close to Kanye in a while, man. I'm talking about people were literally on stage with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, basically. And all you had to do was reach your arm out and you could touch Kanye, man. So it was tight for him to come through and support and show that, you know, we a family, man. And, you know, it was tight.
So when did you know that Kanye was coming? Because obviously it was a surprise for a lot of people, because he was in Sweden, right?
Yeah, it was a surprise for me.
So when did you find out?
When I was about to hit the last song, I was about to perform Marvin and Chardonnay, which was going to be second to last song.
Yeah.
And then one of my managers came up to me and was like, yo, man, just do it last. Just do Marvin and Chardonnay last. And I was like, oh, Kanye
You still didn't know it? Oh, okay, then, wow.
Yeah, just from that hint, I was like, oh, he must be here. And then I saw all my Good Music fam, like, standing on the side. I saw Mr. Hudson. I saw Don C., who's his road manager.
Yeah.
I saw everybody. So I was like, oh, yeah, he's here. I was happy. And he came on and we killed it, man. And it was definitely a historical night in my history books, at least, man. I'm gonna remember that forever. Yeah.
It's nice when like someone he will come all the way. He came from Sweden, right? He flew over from Sweden to come and do it.
Yeah.
Little surprise for you.
He came over, man. He really shows love, man. So that's the mentor. I used to ride to school listening to him, man. That was my idol. Still is my idol. And now I'm bringing him out of my shows. You know, it's really a testament to, you always got to dream bigger than you live, man. Imagination is more important than knowledge. That's what Albert Einstein said. So, you know, you got to dream big, man. And I'm happy. You know, I'm sitting up here exhausted. I always be super tired, but I never complain about anything, man, because I'm truly happy to be here, man, for real.
Because it's been quite a long process, obviously, because you're part of the Good Music family for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I mean, would patience be one of like the key qualities you'd say that's got you to this point, apart from the hustle, the talent, and the determination? I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like as an artist.
Yeah, well, it's not like I was waiting. I was working my ass off, man. So it's a mixture of patience mixed with, like, faith. You know, you got to have faith and you got to have that vision. Can't nobody see your vision like you. So people could tell you this and that or whatever, man. But really, you just got to do what you do, man. It's no guidebook to living your dreams. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do it and believe. And once you believe, man, you know, you got to believe yourself before anything. Flat out.
So this was your first full trip over to UK and London.
Yeah.
Did you have anything specifically on your list? You're like, right, I am gonna do this while I'm over here.
Shop, and I didn't have time to shop, man. I really wanted to go shopping, but I'm gonna be right back here in October, so it's all good.
So what's on the shopping list?
Man, I just want to go. Don C was telling me, and Kanye was both telling me about all these places they wanted to take me to go shopping. Like, man, you gonna be so happy going shopping, man. You gotta make sure you done early enough to come shopping.
Yeah.
And, of course it didn't happen, but I ain't mad at all. I'm gonna get that shopping done. And one thing I didn't know that about the UK is that y'all have such fine ass girls too, man. I'm really blown away.
Yeah.
Really blown away last night, man, for real. Yeah. For sure.
Always represent, man.
Always represent, man.
So let's get on to the album, Finally Famous.
Yeah.
Finally out.
Finally out, man. Finally Famous, the album. I called all my mixtapes Finally Famous, Volume 1, 2, and 3. And Finally Famous, the album. That name was important to me, man, because I feel like, it's a lifestyle for me. It's kind of like when you famous, you recognize for doing something cool or doing something you love to do or people love you for. And then I put finally in front of it, man, because I worked my ass off for this. You know what I'm saying? I went hard for this, and that represents that. And that could relate to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to where you at. You recognized for it. You finally famous. And anybody, whether you getting good grades, you getting recognized for it, whether you a rapper, whatever, it's finally famous, man. So that was why it was so important for me to call the album Finally Famous. And the album really exudes that tone throughout the whole thing, man. It really tells the story of a kid who lived his dreams, found out what he wanted to do, and have fun in between. Goes through what young people go through, man. It's an album you could, live to, cry to, smoke to, have sex to, dream to, and that's all the things people do in real life, man.
Yeah.
So it's tight that when an album can be the soundtrack to that. So I'm excited about it for real.
What are your favorite tracks to perform on the album? Because they're getting some strong reactions.
Yeah.
But I wanted to know what your favorites are.
Of course, Marvin and Chardonnay was definitely big. I Do It was a big one, too. They went crazy on for that. High was a real good one to perform. What else? My Last, of course.
Yeah.
I love performing them songs. Memories is a real good one, too. Memories, I love that, performing that song. Yeah.
So I wanted to know, we talked about your music. What was the last album that you bought or what was the last album that you bought or downloaded?
Watch the Throne.
Yeah, I thought it would be that one, but I wanted to ask.
Before that was Adele.
Yeah.
I love Adele, man. She's like so good.
Do you have a bunch of different music on your? Do you like to listen to a whole bunch of different music on your iPod?
I got the most random stuff, man. From the Hot Boys to Mace to Blink 182 to Maroon 5 to Adele to Tiny Temper to Wiz Khalifa to, of course, all Kanye and like good music stuff and Lil Wayne.
Have you got a guilty pleasure? Because like for me, I've got a little bit of a soft spot for some 80s UK 80s pop. Like
a guilty pleasure. Let me see.
Yeah. One that you might not be the coolest selection to have on there, but you might have that tune on there that you just think you can share with us. There's one on there.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Is there? I can't even really think of none, man. That's not cool. I mean, I don't know how cool Blink 182 is to people. That's one of my favorite groups.
Yeah. No, for sure, man.
Yeah.
No, for sure. So you're coming back in October?
Coming back in October, man. I'll be back UK. Yeah, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I love it over here. The only thing I don't love is the weather that much. It's kind of gloomy a little bit.
You've had a couple of bad
chilly.
days. You've had a couple of bad days.
Yeah, but it was sunny when I came.
Yeah.
And people told me it's hardly sunny, so that's pretty fresh that I brought the sun with me. Yeah.
So what's next for you in terms of like traveling? Where are you off to next?
Well, from here I'm going back to LA. I came from Vegas actually and been on the road for like 10 weeks before that on tour. Me and Wiz were on tour together. And so we're going back to LA shooting some videos.
You must have a crazy Wiz Khalifa tour story that you can share with us.
A crazy one? Yeah, man.
People are laughing in the background, right?
One time we had a water fight. And it was like 120 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Wherever we were at. I forget where we was at. And we had a big water fight, big water guns, buckets of water. We were going in. It was like war zone. We pulled out that big hose that like knock you over, pulled that out on, like, we were going in, man. That was one of the funniest stories. It was me, Wiz, the whole Taylor gang, Finally Famous, all of us, man. So that was definitely a fun.
Was that in a hotel?
No, that was outside. We spent the whole day. By the time the show came, we were all tired because we spent the whole day like fighting each other with all this water. It was like war. For real. We got it on camera too, man. We're gonna put that out soon.
Have you had a chance to check out much UK music while you've been over here yet, or?
Yeah, man, I've been checking out a couple of the dudes. Of course, Tiny, Chipmunk.
Yeah.
What's the other one? I just heard that oldest song, that Chipmunk, and what's old dude name? I forgot.
Ret Street 2?
Yeah, Ret Street 2. He's cold, man.
Yeah, he's doing a lot.
Yeah, them dudes is cold. Who else? You know, that's about it really since I've been over to new people. Of course, I'm always up on like Estelle and, you know, Adele and all that. So
that's pretty good for 24 hours over. You're kind of covering quite a lot of major artists, Sean, man.
Yeah. I want to get more deep into it, though, man. I need to collab with a couple of them over here, for sure.
Okay, now how can people do that?
Man,
who do they need to speak to?
They need to speak to my management, I guess, really. Or you could hit me up, really. I mean,
how do people get hold of you? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the best way? Twitter? Are you big on Twitter?
Oh yeah, I'm big on Twitter, man. You can hit me up. It's at Big Sean, BIGSEAN. Nothing too fancy, man. And also, BigSean.com, UKNOWBIGSEAN.com, and I'm on there every day, keeping it G. Twitter is usually on my phone, but my phone is a little jacked up over here. So
okay, yeah.
Once I get back to my computer,
it can get very expensive Twitter when you go overseas, man.
I just turned it off because I'm not even messing around with it.
Well, Sean, I'm sure you're gonna get a lot of people from the UK hitting you up now.
Yeah, that's tight, man. Hit me up at Big Sean. You know, Kiss, man. Y'all some real G's over here, bro.
All right. Well, look, thanks for passing through.
Hey, thanks for having me,
Enjoy
man.
the rest of your stay. You've probably only got a few hours left. I'm sure you'll be able to squeeze another party or two in there before.
Definitely. When I come back, man, we got to hang out. Got to get it in, man. You know, that club was definitely fun last night, though.
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, in a bit.
All right, player.